Hello everyone, this is Accelerate Games. I am back with another episode of Let's Play for... Hello everyone, this is Accelerate Games. I am back with another episode of Let's Play for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I wanted to go over the basic gang upgrades right now available to you. There's 3 trees, similar to how the skill trees are. And these focus primarily on building up your gang to rooks. And so you have to do a lot. This is exclusive to the side missions where you build your gang up, and you could upgrade different skill trees to make your rooks really powerful and pretty much become a syndicate. Hence the name. So the first tree is ringleader, then insider, then swindler. So let's go through the ringleader first. And the first tier 1 talents are rook training 1, which this increases the basic combat of your recruits. Then you have Rook Riders, which allows you to purchase carriages for your rooks. Rook Watchers, which include a watcher that uses firearm more often than other types. And then you have a Carriage Sabotage, and which means that whenever you're fighting an enemy carriage, their carriage is less resilient. Then we have Allies in Arms, which means when your recruits, they start a fight, they'll use a gun first. Rook Rider is number 2, which is an upgrade of Rook Rider number 1. Rook Brutes, which includes the Brute archetype. So in essence, you have a tough guy in your team. And then Poison the Well, which reduces the health of all blighters. Then we have Training Rooks 2, which is upgrade to the 1. This allows you to have 7. Well, actually, level 7 for your recruits. It increases their basic level from 5 to 7. Then there is Rook Carriage, which improves your carriage. Then there's Rook Enforcers, and these are archetypes that in your group or your syndicate that uses long-range weapon. And then Dull Blades, which decreases the blighter's stronghold and threat to you overall. So their blades are pretty much not as sharp, doing less damage. And then tier 4 is Bad Powder, which means there's going to be low quality gunpowder for the blighters. The blighters are who you're fighting against. So the rooks and the blighters, those are the 2 syndicates. You created the rooks and you're trying to get rid of the blighters, in case you aren't aware. And then there's a cavalry call, which allows you to call a carriage to wherever you are. And then there's enhanced firepower, which improves your firepower for your recruits. And then tier 5, the last tier for ringleader, is Training Rooks 3, which is an improvement to the Training Rooks 2. And this gives it boosts your basic recruits to level 9. And then there's Bad Powder 2, which further decreases the gunpowder of your enemies, the blighters. Insider is the second tree. It doesn't have a lot of tiers. The first one is Police Bribes, which means the police will ignore most of what you do. Then there's Little Rooks, which are the little children thieves. When you interact with them, they'll give you loot. Then there's Growler Boom, which increases the popularity of the Growler, which look for more favorite on the streets of London. And then there's Medicine Mark, which allows you to purchase medicine at a shop. There's Notoriety, and what that means is whenever your name Fry inspires fear in enemies' heart, so the blighters won't initiate conflict with you on the street. Then there's tier 2 delivery service, which means there are more empty barrels available for you to do or to use to kill or take out a certain amount of groups, 1, 2, maybe 3. And then there's dispatcher, and this allows you to nimble, faster, more reliable fire trucks can reach the poorer boroughs of London. Okay. And then there is the Mad Science, and this allows further progress in history, but I must complete a mission before I'm able to do this. So this one, you must complete mission Breaking News to unlock this upgrade. And then the last one is explosive delivery, which makes more explosive available around the town for you to utilize. And then swindler is the last tree. And then the first one, tier 1, is 50%. Well, it's called citywide craze, which is 50% discount on hallucinogenic darts. Black market affiliation, which makes you get your ammo much cheaper, 25% actually. And then there's aliased, which allows you to progress further in history. This is similar to the other one where you do need to complete a certain mission to upgrade this one. And then there's Pub Investor. This is the one I'm actually investing in mostly right now because I do like income as a constant source. So this increases your income overall by becoming a pub investor, which allows you to buy pubs over the different town. And then you could follow that with tier 2 pub games, which allows you to sponsor football games near your pubs for further income. And then tier 3 is bookmaker, which allows you to hire professional bookies, which again further increases your income that you receive every 30 minutes, and it also increases the capacity of your safe. Tier 2, bomb discount, and that will reduce the price of all bombs by 50%. And black market ties, but this does it. You could buy new weapons and other gear from inventory at a discount of 20%. This is actually not bad. Okay, and then Shell Company, place your money in various accounts to increase the payout of all income activity. So these two right here are really good. And then you have City Takeover, learn the not so subtle art of bribery. All other gang upgrades will cost money to purchase. It's not okay. And then you have rate of income, which pass bills that reduce business taxes increases the amount of money deposited into your hideout vault by 25%. So these last two trees right here, the last two on the right side, really increase your income potential. And then the last two tiers are Tea Magnate, which allows you to invest in the tea business to increase your income again. And then the last one is Shop Investor, and allows you to buy local shops to increase the train hideout income by 1,000 every 30 minutes, and your maximum safe capacity is increased by 1,000. So for those that are looking to invest and make a lot of money, this is the tree. The swindler is the tree you want to really focus on, which is the tree I'm primarily focusing on because I do like making additional income. So that's what I'm going to be mostly focusing, and I'll post a video once I have all of these unlocked. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.